Here's the top stories for October 20. Tropical storm Ramil killed 7 people and affected 173,000 individuals, according to the NDRRMC. The DMW says the remains of Filipino seafarer who died in Houthis' missile attack in the Gulf of Aden were already brought back to the Philippines. Taal Volcano emitted a 500-meter plume in a brief phreatomagmatic event, according to Phivolcs. Tropical storm Ramil has exited the Philippine area of responsibility, and improved weather is seen, according to PAGASA. A cargo aircraft skidded off a Hong Kong runway into the sea, killing 2 people. Tropical storm Ramil left at least 7 people dead and affected 133,000 individuals across 4 regions in Luzon and Visayas. The National Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council reported on Monday, October 20th. A total of 56,000 families, or 173,000 individuals from Cagayan Valley, Central Luzon, Western Visayas, and Eastern Visayas were affected by the storm's heavy rains and strong winds. The NDRRMC said 7 fatalities have been reported, 5 in Calabarzon, and 2 in Region 6 due to storm-related incidents such as flooding and fallen debris. The fatalities include a family of 5 in Pitogo, Quezon, who were pinned to death due to a fallen buli tree, and 2 residents in Capiz who drowned while crossing a flooded street and river. Because of Ramil, we have 56,000 families affected by the storm, totaling 173,000 individuals. As for casualties, 8 deaths were initially reported, but the latest data confirms 7, since one of those earlier reported dead was found to be alive. The number has been reduced accordingly. Office of Civil Defense spokesperson Junie Castillo said, "There were also 2 persons reported missing in eastern Samar. Search and rescue operations are ongoing as of the moment," Castillo noted. The remains of the Filipino seafarer who succumbed to serious injuries after a missile fired by Houthi rebels on a cargo vessel in the Gulf of Aden were already brought back to the country, the Department of Migrant Workers said. DMW Secretary Hans Leo Kakdak said the remains arrived at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport on Sunday night, October 19th, adding that some of the family members were present. The lone Filipino fatality was among the 12 Filipino seafarers on board the MV Minerva Gracht when it was hit by a missile on September 29th. 10 of the Filipinos were repatriated on October 4th, while the 11th seafarer was transported to the Philippines on October 10th after recovering from the serious injuries he suffered. Kakdak said the remains of the Filipino seafarer will be flown to Iligan City, the hometown of his wife, and will be later transported to Zamboanga del Sur, his home province. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology reported a minor phreatomagmatic eruption at the main crater of Taal Volcano on Monday morning, October 20th. Phivolcs said the eruption took place from 6:13 a.m. to 6:14 a.m., generating plumes that rose about 500 meters above the crater, as captured by the main crater IP camera. A phreatomagmatic eruption happens when magma comes into contact with water, producing steam, ash, and fragmented volcanic material. In contrast, a phreatic eruption occurs when water comes into contact with hot volcanic materials such as rocks or gases, which may only generate steam plume without the involvement of magma. Phivolcs said Alert Level 1 remains in effect over Taal Volcano, which indicates abnormal activity, but no imminent eruption. However, the agency warned that sudden steam-driven or phreatic explosions, volcanic earthquakes, minor ashfall, and lethal accumulations of volcanic gases may still occur in the main crater area. Tropical storm Ramil left the Philippine area of responsibility at 5:10 a.m. on Monday, October 20th, the Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services Administration said. PAGASA weather specialist Daniel James Villamil said Ramil's exit will lead to gradually improving weather conditions across most parts of the country. As of 5 a.m., Tropical Cyclone Wind Signal Number 1 remains hoisted over Ilocos Norte, Ilocos Sur, La Union, Abra, northern and western portions of Pangasinan, and western portion of Benguet. The wind signals will eventually be lifted as Ramil continues to move farther away from the PAR. For Tuesday, October 21st, Villamil said generally improved weather conditions are expected across the country, except in Palawan, which may experience cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms. He said the easterlies, or warm winds from the Pacific Ocean, will be the dominant weather system in the coming days. From Wednesday to Thursday, most areas will have partly cloudy to cloudy skies with chances of localized thunderstorms, especially in the afternoon or evening, he said. By Friday, October 24th, cloudy skies with scattered rains and thunderstorms are likely over Caraga, Davao region, and Sox-Sargen, while the rest of the country will experience generally fair weather, apart from isolated thunderstorms. A cargo aircraft skidded off a Hong Kong runway into the sea when landing early Monday, killing 2 people. The flight, arriving from Dubai, United Arab Emirates, was landing at Hong Kong International Airport around 3:50 a.m., according to Hong Kong's Airport Authority. 4 crew members on the plane were rescued and taken to hospital. Initial reports from police said 2 people in an airport ground vehicle were dead. The north runway of Hong Kong's airport, one of Asia's busiest, where the aircraft skidded off runway, has been closed, authorities said. 2 other runways at the airport continue to operate. Stay updated with the latest news. Visit our website at www.mb.com.ph or follow us on social media. Thanks for tuning in to the Manila Bulletin Daily Rundown.